As one of the first and most trusted fireplace manufacturer in the nation, Moushtec Steel and Fireplaces has been providing steel products in Zimbabwe for over 2 decades now.
I'm not scared to recommend Moushtec.
Because their products are quality.
At Steel Warehouse have used a lot of their products.
And you cannot turn a blind eye to a very forceful brand.
And their prices were very fair.
They've been very consistent in giving us business.
It's clients like Moushtec that help us be where we are.
And I've seen their workmanship is quite good.
For our product to be unique, we make sure we use the right raw material, and we also buy from the right suppliers.
Moushtec Steel and Fireplaces is a manufacturer of various steel products such as fireplaces, gates, dry stands, burglar bars, palisades, waste incinerators, tank stands, and expander screens, amongst others.
For the past 20 years, we've been manufacturing quality, genuine, and innovative steel products.
Moushtec bayakatanga yaitengesa dziri simbi chadzai itengesera vanhu simbi. I remember bayakatanga manufacture zvinhu yakatanga kumanufacture fireplace. Fireplace inenge yakatotengesewa kuri kumba chaiko yokutanga tanga kana isingakanganisi yakatengesewa nomunhu yakatotengwa nomunhu wepa next ndopandakatanga kutoona fireplace ichitengwa. Then from there takatanga kugadzira magate.
Experience is now in our DNA.
Started as a one-man company selling steel from a home office, Moushtec has grown to be a manufacturing company with several branches, providing employment opportunities to many people who appreciate their involvement within the firm, bearing a number of testimonies in their lives and lifestyles.
Ndakajoina Moushtec 2007. Mashure monge ndaimboshandira hangu zvemagrocery pandaingoshandira sei wangu iwawa pandazobva ikoko ndikazenda kuMoushtec kusvika pari zvinezvi. Basa rangu panapa ndiri quality control. Tinoona kuti fireplace kana riri gate kana riri fireplace kana nangwe chiri chakukodzera uchipa customer chanyatso kukwenenzera here zvakanaka customer chitambire zvakanaka kusvika pari zvinezvi. Ndakakwanisa zvakawanda, ndakachivhawo tengawo stand, tikaenda kuchikoro tikatora malicense, zviri kungoenda zvichifamba.
Moushtec started as a one-man band, and then we started engaging 1 or 2 people. And now we're around 40. We didn't have an office when we started, but now we now have branches.
My name is Marvelous Kufeya. I'm a loyal customer of Moushtec Steel and Fireplaces. As you can see, I'm standing in front of this beautiful gate, which I bought from them. I also bought a garage gate, and I'm also in the process of buying the palisade fencing, which they will install in the next few weeks. One thing I like about Moushtec Steel is that the products which they manufacture, they're of good quality, they use genuine material, and their designs, as you can see, good designs.
This is our showground sales office branch. Here we've got finished products like fireplaces, expander screens, and braai stands, which you can buy instantly. But some of the products like garage doors, sliding gates, and screens, you make an order, we process it, and we deliver and install within 14 days.
I knew Moushtec Steel from references from some of their customers. They were committed to their delivery times, which were very short in my own opinion, and their prices were very fair.
We have a customer-based approach whereby we believe customer is key, and we try by all means to suit and match whatever the customer's needs are.
They were very flexible and innovative to create the designs which were in my mind.
This branch grow up, we have the capacity to make a cash sale, or the alternative way to buy the product. We can offer you the installments, whereby a customer can pay 60% of the cash price, and the remaining balance to be cleared within the period of 2 months.
Ini panapa ndoshanda ndiri workshop supervisor. Rimwe basa randinoita marking. Ndinogadzira basa kuti ndizopa vanonga vachigadzira muworkshop.
To avoid and reduce the number of accidents and casualties within the workshop, Moushtec has a dedicated first aider and she personnel who makes sure the working environment is safe all the time.
In Moushtec and Steels and Fireplaces, ndoshanda ndiri health and safety officer kana first aider. So basa rangu nderekuti vanhu vasakware pabasa. So chinhu chekutanga kanjakosha munhu asashanda safety yemushandi. Muchaona kuti pabasa pedu pane maboards akatonzi think safety first. Zvireva kuti munhu achingosvika anofanira kutanga afunga safety asati apinda muworkshop. So kana munhu achingakuwara tinomubatsira, kana iri minor injury tinogona kumubandage, asi kana anyanya kukuwarisisa tomubatsira achienda kuhospital or clinic. Ndo basa redu. Rimwe basa ratinoita hatimiri kuti munhu atanga kuwara, ndede kuinspector workshop yedu kuti hamuna zvinokuwadza here, like kuti hamuna simbi dziri pasi, mune magangways, nzira dzekufamba nadzo vanoshanda basa, then kuti havasiri pamaloads ari suspended, like magedhi anenge akajegwa nesimbi, hatitenderwa vanhu vaita se vachanda vari pasi pavo. So basa rafirst aid pano paMoushtec ndere kuensure kuti vanhu vashanda zvakanaka uye vasingakwari.
Led by a very humble, focused and generous man, Mr. Philip Zengeya is the managing director of the company. Having been formerly employed at various companies in the 90s, Mr. Zengeya had to leave his job as a marketer at a local steel company to start his own, mainly for the urge to individually support and provide opportunities to several other individuals.
Philip wakes up at 5 every day. He prays every morning. That's how he starts his day. Prayer before he leaves home. He is always on the run. He puts his job first before anything else. When he started Moushtec, I never thought it would be where it is today. My wish was for him to get a job. As everyone else, you'd want your husband to get a job. And at one time he was offered a very good job, but he turned it down, and I was devastated. Considering that we had no car, no house, we had nothing. So yeah, as a woman, unotorwadziwa kuti munhu aramba basa. But for him, he had better plans. I remember when we started Moushtec, we used the money that we got from our wedding. We had to do it. He really wanted to do this, so I supported him. He would travel, nemakombi, achinoona ma customers. And I didn't like it at first, but now I'm realizing that this is where he wanted it to be.
When it started, I didn't know what was going on, of course, because I was a baby. But now you see that with everything, you can see that he's a very hardworking man. You know, I know who to look up to. I'm proud of him. I am so shocked also with where it is now, the business itself, because it's growing each and every day. And yeah, it's quite a very encouraging and motivating thing to look at.
Vana vandoshanda supervisor ndiri driver zvakare ndiri welder. Ndinenge ndichisupervisa patinobuda kumagedhi nemagarage doors zvese zvatinenge tichifita. Ndiri supervisor kuti product yedu ibuda zviri zvakanaka zvinonakidza zvinofadza customer. Because pane zvinhu zvandakanotisa kuti ukatadzira customer imwe chete watadzira wese, ukagonera customer imwe chete wagonera wese, because macustomer anoudzana vazhinji vacho. Kubva ndiuye pano paMoushtec ndine zvinhu zvakawanda zvandachiva muupenyu hwangu, kusanganisira kuroora kwandakaita, because mashure kumari yekuroora yanga ichinetsa. Iye zvinezvi ndine mhuri yangu ndinoiriritira zvakanyanyisisa, kunyange nevabereki vangu ndinowariritira kuburikidza neMoushtec.
I'm very happy with where Moushtec is today. But for Philip, he always says he wants it to be 10 times better.
The establishment of the organization did not only benefit its direct employees, but also generated opportunities to other stakeholders like its suppliers to employ more people so as to be able to meet and manage its demand.
So it's clients like Moushtec that help us be where we are. If we might not be the cheapest, but but they will still support you because they know you've got the service. The service is a very big thing. A lot of companies don't think service is big, but service, going the extra mile for your customer and your supplier, is where business is. You have to respect every customer that comes through that door, and Moushtec is the type of customer that my guys know when we get an order for them, it comes first. I think they strive for excellence. Their quality is above others. When you know you buy something from Moushtec, it's going to last time. You don't want to buy something that's not going to last. I think the Moushtec team really put a good product into Zimbabwe. They strive for that further extra mile on their products. The finishing is fantastic. We personally have bought stuff from Philip. It's great. I would say that they are a good company that are going to grow and get far in Zimbabwe.
Marketing a business could be less of a burden when your clients are happy. It is of no doubt that Moushtec Steel understood that it is their clients that make them able to survive, and by so doing, they prioritize their customers at all costs.
We believe as Moushtec, our customers are the owners of our business. So whatever we do is centered on our customers. So we strive to build a permanent relationship with them, such that whatever project they will be doing, they will always come back to us. And when we deliver, when we are done with their project, we expect them to be very happy and come back and refer us to other customers.
I'm a Moushtec Steel client. I have recently purchased a fireplace for my new house and a double door sliding gate. I have gone for Moushtec Steel because their products are quality. They are made out of quality steel, and I have seen their workmanship is quite good, so that you get a good product.
We also deal with most of the daily publications like the Herald, Daily News, Newsday.
I'm not scared to recommend Moushtec, not because of just their quality, durable products, but because of the relationship that we have with them. You know, as a marketing executive, I visit many people's offices, and I've seen that Moushtec Steel is not just thoughtful of us. I've seen these calendars in a number of offices.
We are very happy and glad that most of our customers are becoming our brand ambassadors.
One, when they are operating within the context and the confines of this economy, they need to understand that those that they've serviced are just but a dot. Those that they've not serviced is the bigger population, and they need to be able to satisfy those given those that they've serviced. We're simply saying 20% of their customers are the ones that are influencing the other 80% that have not come into Moushtec.
As hard work cannot be ignored, to date, Moushtec has received several accolades and recognitions from various institutions such as the Zimbabwe National Chamber of Commerce, the Zimbabwe Institute of Management, and the Zimbabwe Business Awards, among others.
Well, Moushtec, I think, as a growing organization, they've been very forceful on the market. You know, the international trade shows, be it Zimbabwe International Trade Fair at ITF, the agricultural show, the other smaller shows, be it Manicaland and so forth. Their presence has been very dominant. They've been trying by all means to be very forceful, and you cannot turn a blind eye to a very forceful brand. You know, when you take time to simply say, look, I want my presence to be felt, when you take time and simply say, I want my products to be regionally and nationally recognized, that element alone is worth it. Because many organizations are taking shortcuts. They don't realize that when you do things professionally, it is the very same customers that will become your ambassadors. So, look, one way or the other, you could not avoid seeing them. They became a beacon of success within the SME sector.
In the near future, we look forward to be opening new branches in Mutare, Marondera, then also to create more employment within our country.
As a professional company with upright corporate governance, Moushtec created an environment fit for female employees within such a male-dominated industry without any form of abuse and discomfort.
Being at Moushtec, I've contributed a lot in my life in a positive way. I've been able to work with guys. I've gained much experience, even in my personal life. I must say, at the moment, I'm able to face any challenges that come my way. At Moushtec, I've learned that what men can do, women can also do.
So we as Steel Warehouse would like to congratulate the Moushtec team for this fantastic milestone that they've hit of 20 years. They are a great company and they're only going to go far in life. So we would like to say well done.
All I can say is congratulations to us, to Philip, to Moushtec Steel and Fireplaces for attaining 20 years in business. I would also want to thank the Almighty God for where we are today. All our customers, stakeholders, employees, thank you so much for making Moushtec Steel and Fireplaces shine. This is what Philip wanted. Makorokoto Amhlope.
I'm congratulating Moushtec Steel for attaining their 20 years in business.
Winter is upon us. You are the Fireplace people. Keep us warm.
We value your continued support at Daily News.
Happy
20th anniversary, Moushtec Steel.
Faravi mwendiona moto matonhorerwa ndakaita gore rapera zviri nani kushawa imba panokuona Fireplace inobva kuMoushtec unohwa kuti wobvirwa ndakaishuva ndichiona kuna vamwe handina kuziva kuti ndichaiwana Mwari makanaka vokudenga ndinokuchirirai ndinokupai mbiri navakomana vacho vakanaka vanomufaro ndinokutenda Mwari nokusikapere yes yeah.
Jerusalem, ikayalami, ngilondoloze, uambenami, zungangishilana. Jerusalem, ikayalami, ngilondoloze, uambenami, zungangishilana. I'm not perfect, I came from ruthless times as a juvenile. Ilondoloze, zungangishilana. Look into my eyes, see pain and sacrifice. What's goes on my mind, just trying to survive. Ilondoloze, zungangishilana. Tomaka emo wuru, oti wuru si wuru. Emi won wa mi ni gboro, toju ko oju o. Ni eni teji sori, time si mi soli. Láti Ìkọ̀rọ̀ sí gboro, down to Ìkòròdú o.
Dawo yami ayikholana buso wami awukholana ilondoloze zuhambe nami dawo yami ayikholana buso wami awukholana ilondoloze zuhambe nami.
Jerusalem, ikayalami, ilondoloze, uambenami, zungangishilana. Oh, you are born, I'm not perfect.